Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome back. This pick a card reading will be, what are the rumors being spread about you? So from left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you have the Star here, the Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. The rumors that are being spread about you is that you are someone who has gone Hollywood or you are about to. There's someone here that wants to reach out to you. They want to work with you. So this pile will be very specific for some of you, especially if you are very active on social media. You have a social media presence, or this is what you're wanting to work towards. You have somebody that's watching you and they want to work with you. They want to offer you an opportunity. And this opportunity is going to change your life immediately. This could also be you going viral as well. So you have a lot of people watching your social media. They see what you're posting and they feel like there's someone that is watching you. Someone may have mentioned you. They may have like said your name, or they may have watched you or reviewed something that you do, something that you have put out there. And people are feeling like once this person reaches out to you, you're going to leave them behind. So that's definitely very specific for some of you. For the rest of you, the rumors about you is that you're someone who is very healing. You bring a lot of closure and a lot of healing to people. You are someone who speaks life into anyone and anything. When people are in your presence, they feel like the world is their oyster. They feel like they can do any and everything they put their mind to and genuinely succeed. Your energy is very beautiful. You have a very beautiful aura. A lot of people gravitate towards you and people remember you. They think about you often. You have a natural gift. You just understand. You don't have to experience certain things. You don't have to go through trials and tribulations. You just understand. You get it. These are people that wouldn't have to explain their entire story to you. They don't have to tell you their whole life. You simply understand. You have a lot of people talking about you being someone who is just very warm, very welcoming. You give great hugs. You're very open and emotionally mature. You have a lot of people who want to help you. They want to help you build something. They want to help you create something. They want to be a part of your journey. But they know that sooner or later you have to leave. You have to move on to something else, or your good deeds are going to become mainstream. So if you're someone who helps out around the community, they feel like your kindness is going to spread further. You could also end up on the news for doing like a good deed or being caught doing a good deed. But they feel like you're going to go from being known within your city, within your hometown, to being known everywhere for simply being a kind person. But these are people that want you to stick with them. They want you to continue to be around them, continue to help them, because they genuinely love your energy. They genuinely love who you are. You have a lot of people who are rooting for you. They want the best for you. They want to see you grow. They want to see you thrive. But they also wish that they could kind of like put you in their pocket and just keep you close. You have the Page of Wands and the Devil. You may not notice this, but you're going to notice very soon how many people genuinely love you, how many people really want you to stay around. I do feel like you're going to have some positive news coming in for you soon. So it will be an opportunity for you to grow and expand, but you're going to notice that there's a lot of people who don't want you to leave. They just want you to stay around, or they hope that if you do leave, you end up coming back, or it's like they just want you to be closer. They want you to continue to help them out, continue to help out the community. They don't want you to become so well known or so great to the point where you can't come back and hang out with them or be around them. You do have some people saying that once you receive this opportunity, you just may end up changing. So this could also be why they have so much fear, because these are people that are constantly repeating that they want you to stay. They want you to stay by them, stay with them, stay around them. And if you do plan on accepting some type of opportunity, they hope that it doesn't change you. They hope that they can come with you so they can remind you and help keep you grounded. But they feel like you may change for the worse. You may allow certain surroundings and certain environments to alter who you truly are. These are people that just want you to continue to stay true to yourself in a world of people who are pretending to be something that they're not. They want you to continue to be authentic. A lot of people are saying that you're someone who is a rare gem. You're hard to find. It's not many people out here like you. So they want you to continue to stay grounded and continue to remember your roots. Remember where you came from. This is all in regards to something that they feel like you're going to receive. This is like a huge opportunity, and it feels like it comes out of nowhere. Like you're not necessarily seeking this, at least not in the moment when you receive it. You're just focused on doing your own thing, creating something, building something, working on something, just being yourself, minding your business, and somebody sees you doing something. You catch someone's eye, and then the rest is history. But there is a journey that you're about to embark on, and it's definitely a journey that's far away from your family and friends. I feel like you're about to step into a room full of people that are like you, but they are like 1,000 times more advanced. So it's kind of like you are growing with this group. This could be your soul tribe, but you're growing with these individuals. They're teaching you, you're learning more about your gifts, about who you are, your purpose. There's a lot of change happening. So even though you are a star, you are a big deal in your community, once you enter other environments, you're going to be a page. But it's not to make you feel like you're less than, it's for you to learn more and grow more. Some of you have been thinking about something specific that you want to do with your life before you leave this earth. And I feel like you're going to receive this opportunity. So people are saying that there's something coming towards you. They just have a feeling that you're going to receive something amazing. And you have some people that are optimistic about it, and you have others that feel like this is something that's going to change you in the worst way. Because you're so kind and you're so loving and you're so rare, you're going to be stepping into rooms with people who are the complete opposite. It's kind of like you're stepping in the room with wolves. They fear that your authentic self will be devoured and you will not have a choice but to follow the pack. So I feel like wherever you go, wherever your journey takes you, you're still going to have the support from the people that love you the most, the people that truly care about you. They hope that you're able to continue to be yourself and not allow anything or anyone to change you. So if you are posting on social media, if you are very active in your community, or you have a business, something that you're doing, a lot of people are seeing this and they feel like you're going to make it really big. You're going to become very successful. You're going to make a name for yourself. They see your name being plastered on the big screen. They see you really like making a difference in your life. So these are people that feel like the fame may get to your head, but they hope it doesn't. They see you as someone who is extremely talented. And this is why they're saying these things about you, because they feel like you are bound to make it. If anybody makes it out of this environment, it's going to be you. No ifs, ands, or buts. It will be you. So you may have some people coming to you, having a conversation with you, trying to kind of keep you level-headed and get you to see a situation beyond the surface level. You may feel like people don't trust you, or people are like kind of downplaying your intelligence or even your intuition, but they are just trying to look out for you. These are people that are genuinely worried that you getting an opportunity may change you. But you do have a lot of success coming towards you. A lot of positive changes happening for you. I feel like you will be very fulfilled. You will be very happy, very ecstatic that you're able to embark on this new journey and be yourself. But these are people that will constantly remind you to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself protected, and make sure that you are sticking to your everyday rituals, your everyday protection. And don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't just accept anything or be cool with anything. Like, make sure that you speak your truth, because you were chosen for a reason. You were sought out for a reason. So they don't want you to dim your light. Even though you may be in a room with people who are advanced and you are in the making, you're in the progress of being on that same level, they don't want you to feel like you are less than, because you are just as powerful. So you have a community of people who want to speak life into you the way that you have continuously spoken life into them. So that's your reading, Part 1. If it resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon. So when I was getting your cards, I heard the song I Hate You, B by Zero. And then I was hearing there's something about your perfume or something about your lotion or something about your scent. It's very flattering. It's more of a floral scent that I was smelling. But either way, it smells really nice. So these cards, from left to right, you have Savior, Artist, and then you have Capture. There's something about your past that is very prominent here. Because that song is making me think about, like, this could be somebody from your past that feels this way about you. They hate you. They despise you. They feel a lot of anger towards you. Mainly because you are growing, you're progressing, you are seeing a lot of changes happen in your life. You are either already or you're very close to being in a position where you're going to be able to look back at your past and kind of like sigh, like kind of like in the movies, close to this imagery right here. Just looking back and kind of like having that final thought, and you're able to release everything that you've experienced, the pain, the disappointments, and you turn around and see how much you've grown and how much you were able to build, how much your life has changed. Now that you are in a better position, you're in a better place. So you have somebody who is upset at you because whatever they tried to do to you, whatever tactics, whatever games, whatever it was, truthfully, it backfired. This is somebody who felt like they won or they thought they won. It feels more so like this person may have won the battle, but they didn't win the war. When we talk about who won the war, what countries won the war, nobody cares about the battle, truthfully. Nobody talks about, oh, this battle was better than this or that. No. Who won? Who won the war? We don't care about the battle. Nobody remembers the battle, truthfully. Nobody remembers how, oh, this side put up a great fight and that side put up a great fight. No. Who won? Period. So this person feels like whatever their efforts were, like they thought they were on top of the world, they thought they did something, and the whole time they were just digging their own grave. The energy I feel from you is very pleasant, it's very calm, it's very content, very relaxed. You could also be in a relationship. You could be with someone who is taking care of you, who's very supportive, someone who's very loving. It seems like things are blissful for you. But there's someone, like I said, from your past who is receiving a lot of karma, like a lot. They can't catch a break. Every which way they turn, it's something. But this is something that they caused on themselves. They've done this to themselves. It makes me think about somebody who is like constantly attacking you when you're not even doing anything. And you may just simply wake up and say, return to sender. So everything that they're sending to you is just going right back to them. You're not intentionally trying to conjure up something to do something to them. So it's someone who was only battling themselves. They were trying to go against you and ended up going against a mirror. So everything just constantly reflected back to them. But it feels like it's very significant right now, where they're noticing things are declining. They're noticing they're not able to achieve certain things. And every time they do receive something, it always falls apart. Every time they take one step forward, they end up taking 2 steps back, 3 steps back, 4 steps back. This person really was doing a lot for no reason, just for them to end up in the same place. You may be thinking, was it worth it? Like, some of you may have told this person, like, was it worth it? Because it definitely wasn't. It feels like this person is trying to find a way to make up something about you. They're trying to find a way to find a hole in your story or find something negative about your current situation. So if you're posting things where you're out, you're traveling, you're having fun, your new relationship, you're doing great, or even if it's just mutuals, like people saying, Pile 2 bought a new home, Pile 2 is driving a new vehicle, Pile 2 is celebrating, Pile 2 looks beautiful, Pile 2 looks handsome. Regardless of what it is, this person's trying to find something negative about it. They're trying to find some type of crack in your story just to make themselves feel better. But right now, it's very bad for this person. Like, they're really down bad. The card on the left is wish, and the card on the right is old memories. So like I said, this past energy is very heavy here. Now, some of you, somebody from your past that you were dealing with, they could have passed away. This card talks about this bunny being reincarnated and coming back to where they used to live, and just kind of like reminiscing and gazing onto the land. So this person may be very bitter because they're no longer here. Their spirit has not transitioned. They're stuck in the in-between, and they're just upset because you're doing great. You're protected, you're happy, you're in a new relationship, you're focused on your future, and everything that you want is coming to fruition. And for others of you, this person is still here, but their soul is tired. Their soul is very bothered. This is a very, very bothered person. There's something here that is like stronger than before. You could have finally released something about your past. Maybe you were holding on to this energy for a while, especially if this person did something to you, or they did multiple things to you, or the relationship was very tumultuous. It could have been very heavy for you. It seems like you finally released it. You finally made peace with it. You've come to terms with the entire situation. And it's like you've let this person go, so they can't latch onto you anymore. They can't connect with you anymore. They can't like hold on to you or harvest you. So they're really having to sit with their own energy. They're really having to sit with everything that they've done leading up to today. And it's nothing that they're proud of. It's nothing that they're happy about. You could also notice around this time, a lot of things are coming to fruition for you. Things that you're manifesting are coming to life like that. Things that you've wished for years ago are finally coming to you. Opportunities are coming back around from years ago. You're seeing a lot of changes, positive changes, while this person is, honestly, they're suffering. This feels like somebody who spent a lot of time causing problems and not enough time focusing on themselves and trying to straighten themselves out. And I know this pick a card is about the rumors being spread about you, but this person's energy is very strong. So this pile could also be very specific for some of you. Yeah, we have prayer here. This person may not have believed in any type of higher power prior to meeting you, but they do now. They see very clearly, they believe very clearly, and even if they're not necessarily religious, they're very sure that there's something that is making them receive some type of karma. There's something here, some type of entity in their energy that is making them essentially get what they deserve. So they're trying to pray this off. They're trying to like release this some way, somehow, but they're really struggling. This is also them praying for you. You have purity. You have happiness. Honestly, this energy is pretty sad. This person is praying for forgiveness. They're kind of in a place where they don't even know who to directly pray to. They're just praying for forgiveness. They're praying that you two are able to make amends. And this may be genuine, but they still have a part of them that feels upset because they thought that you were doing something to them. They thought that you were sending something their way, and the entire time you were just focused on yourself. This is someone who was always looking for someone to blame, and now that they're sitting in their own energy, they can only blame themselves. Especially for some of you, if you have cut this person off a long time ago, I feel like when you two were connected, they were always blaming you. Maybe not to your face, but definitely behind your back. They were blaming you. They could have been saying that you were the problem, you were the reason. It was always you. So once you cut them off completely and you moved on with your life and you're seeing growth, you're seeing all of these opportunities all of a sudden come around and they're not, that is a reality check for them. And like I said before, if this is someone that has passed on, they are really upset because they left this earth sending things your way and wondering why it wasn't working, wondering why certain things were backfiring. They had it all wrong. I feel like for this person, unfortunately, it was supposed to be this way. This is someone who has to learn this lesson all over again in another lifetime, to be honest. They had their opportunity to see clearly what was right in front of them and they chose not to. There's not much change here within this individual either. So they do hope that you two cross paths. This could be the rumors that they are spreading. They're trying to really eavesdrop on your life and see what you're doing. Or they want to see, like, are you truly happy? So it's kind of like the interaction that they have with you will determine how they behave from that point on. If they see that you are happy to see them and you would leave your situation and walk away from your current situation to reconcile with them and, you know, like this happy ever after movie ending, then that will make them feel better about themselves. But it's more so like in an egotistical way. But if they see you and you give them like a nasty look and you don't even want to deal with them and you are truly happy where you are, you're truly content, that's going to make them feel very bitter. So there's a lot going on within this person. I will be here all day if I even get into that. But so just to kind of sum it up, the rumors is more so a past person that you had a very tumultuous connection with. They feel some type of way. They can't really pinpoint exactly. It does feel like they go back and forth where they want your forgiveness, but they want to know first, are you good? Are you actually happy? This is someone who will wait until it's the last minute before they actually open up and express how they feel. They don't want to waste their time saying something if you don't feel the same way. But at the same time, even if you do express that you feel the same way, they will still carry their emotions. They'll still hold back. So it's a very like nasty energy, and it's why they're constantly having to deal with things backfiring, because every approach they have is not genuine. They're wanting your forgiveness, but they also want you to be the one to express that you miss them, that you want to be with them. It's someone who honestly, like deep down, they want their cake and eat it too. So they're trying to find a way to see, are you actually happy? So they could be asking friends, they could be trying to ask your family members, they could be trying to figure out through mutuals. For some of you, this is someone who doesn't have enough heart to actually confront your friends or your family. So they're just trying to watch you on fake accounts. They're trying to find a way to spy and see, are you going to post something sad? Are you going to, what are you going to do next? And the moment you do, then that's when they'll try to sneak in and offer some type of support or some type of, peace offering. Either way, it's a very sneaky energy, and it feels like you're better off exactly where you are rather than going back to this person. So yeah, I know that was a lot. I know that was kind of all over the place, but that's definitely the energy that this person is in. So yeah, part 2, that is your reading. If it resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon. You have the Fool, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I believe the song is called Don't Forget About Us by Mariah Carey. You have family who feel like you have forgotten about them. They feel like you have moved on and you don't plan on coming back around to them. You could have left this environment a long time ago, like years ago. Some of you could have moved out like at a very young age. This could be due to a dysfunctional, toxic environment. But it seems like nothing has changed in this environment. But there's people here saying that they want you to come visit them. Mainly family that's saying this. You may have some messages in part 1. So you have people saying that you are someone who is always onto something new. And every time they think that you're going to fail, you always land on your feet somehow, some way. You're like a cat. But they kind of feel like you're not as spontaneous as you say you are or as you portray yourself to be. They feel like there's somebody who's supporting you or someone who's like guiding you. So you're not actually taking this leap of faith on your own. You have some type of cushion to fall back on. You do have some people that are jealous of you because of how you're able to live your lifestyle, to be honest. They're jealous of how carefree you are and how you just don't allow things to stress you out, especially things that you can't control. You let it be. You also may not care about how you dress. And they're talking about this as well. They're talking about the way that you dress, just the way that you carry yourself. You could be someone who doesn't care to wear an excessive amount of clothes. So maybe you wear less than the average person, but you look great, and you're happy. It feels like they are kind of nitpicking at you because you don't want to deal with them anymore. You don't want to be around them. This feels like people who has a facade up. So to the public, their life is like picture perfect, but on the inside, it's very chaotic. These are people that are more so upset because you're not fake. You don't want to be fake. You don't want to pretend like everything's perfect. You're going to speak out about how you feel, about how things affect you. And even if this isn't your family, this could be just an environment that you were around, a certain group of people, a certain friend group, a certain work environment. You may have decided to walk away from a lot of situations. You'd rather be on your own, or you'd rather be around people who aren't afraid to face those demons and that shadow side. They're not afraid to hold themselves accountable and accept that they may be going through something. You're not afraid to acknowledge that you need space, that you need time, that you need to be alone for a minute just to collect your thoughts. These are people that will judge you if you were to prefer to stay home rather than going out all the time. But then if you were to go out all the time, they would say that you are irresponsible and you're unstable. And if you were to work all the time, they'll say that you're working too much. If you were to, read all the time, they'll say you read too much. Like, you can never get it right with these type of people. It's always something. And you could have experienced this your entire life. Everywhere you go, there's always somebody saying something about you. So now you're in a place where you just really don't care. You've been through enough, you've heard it all, so now it doesn't even faze you. The only thing that matters to you is you being able to get home and go to sleep and wake up the next day and do it all over again. These are people that are saying that you have a strange behavior about you, but it's because you're not willing to follow behind anyone. You have the Queen of Wands and the Tower. So this card is coming back out. It's not anything like specific that they're saying. They're not necessarily repeating themselves. They're just finding anything to say. You're confident. You're beautiful inside and out. And that alone can trigger people. That alone can cause people to feel upset. You are very confident within your body. You're very confident within yourself, regardless of if you look like this or if you look like society's norm or society's standard or not. Like, you don't care about any of that. You are you. You are authentically yourself. I feel like you have a lot of people who say things just to make themselves feel better, but they're actually insecure. They don't have as much confidence as you. They don't have as much self-love as you. Now, there's something you may have said. Something you said really triggered someone, because this is someone who's like, they're saying a whole bunch of stuff. They're just trying to find everything, any and everything to say about you. But it's something that you said. You may not have said it directly to them. You could have just said it out loud, just speaking your mind, but it definitely offended a specific person. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Whatever you said is keeping somebody up at night. It's been keeping them up at night since you said something. You could have called this person out without even knowing that you called them out, or without even trying. I feel like you said something and that kind of exposed someone or made them fear that you would expose them. So somebody feels like you know some type of dirt about them, like you have some type of dirt on them. For example, if you had a conversation with someone and let's say it's a couple and one of them says to you, don't you get bored being single, or don't you get bored traveling the world? Don't you get tired of living the life you live? And your response may have been, well, at least I'm not getting cheated on. And you may have just said it like jokingly, or just saying something out loud, not even really thinking about it. But the other person in that relationship could be the one cheating. So if you notice a change in someone's body language when you said something in response to a person, it's like you exposed them without even trying. So someone is still upset about this, and they're still talking about this, or they're still talking about you. Even if this was like months ago, they're still talking about this. They're still trying to pick at you without directly picking at you. It feels like somebody who will follow you just to talk about you. If you were to post like a new outfit, they'll talk about it. If you were to post a video, they'll talk about how you look in the video. It's like they'll just nitpick at every little thing because they feel some type of way about what you said. This is also someone who feels like if you two were to go against each other, they know that you would win. Some of you could have a large following as well, so they feel like it'll just be a pointless battle. But they feel very intimidated by you and very upset as well. Three of Cups. This honestly feels like your existence is a threat to a lot of people. So you may not trust anyone, or if you do trust someone, it may be like one specific person, maybe two, but for the most part, you don't really trust people. You're just treating your life like an experience, exactly what it is. You're not taking things to the heart. You're not trying to be so buddy-buddy with people. You're just allowing yourself to experience, and that's it. This is also, like, there's one specific person. Whoever this person is, they are very salty about you. This is more so like a masculine energy. This person could fear you speaking up, or you making too much noise, you being too known. Because once you start speaking, once you start saying things, there's going to be a lot of people listening to you, a lot of people following behind you. They could be afraid of you building a following or you being well known, because you're actually going to speak sense into individuals. You're actually going to be a great influence on people, a positive influence. You're going to be someone who uplifts individuals and teach them about their self-worth and teach them to value themselves and to walk away from situations if they're not happy, to focus on their growth, focus on prioritizing their health. It's like you're someone who would make something harder for this person. So this is an individual that is around you, or they're connected to you through marriage. They feel like you would be the person to make someone walk away from them, especially if they are doing somebody wrong. This is someone who's honestly trying to convince someone next to them to despise you as well. So they're spreading rumors about you because they see you as a threat. Whatever you plan on doing next, or whatever you plan on doing with your platform, or if you decide to create a platform, you're going to be very influential, very inspiring. And they just don't want that. This is someone who likes toxicity, like I said before. They like the environment that they're in. They like the drama. They like the thrill of it. They don't have any plans on changing this environment. Yeah, Ten of Cups, the Devil is here. Seven of Wands. Especially if you see that there is a relationship or a situation that has not changed and it's been years, and these are people that are still in the same place, they're still talking about the same things. That's exactly who this person is. They don't like change. They don't like when things have to switch up from what they're used to, because it's going to make them have to do more. This person is fine with kind of like settling for less. They're fine with how things are. Even if they have a chance to make it better, they don't want to. It's going to be too much responsibility for them. So they're seeing you as a threat because you'll be someone who will spark that change. You will spark inspiration in people. You'll make them want to do better and be better. You have results. You have proof that you've made a lot of changes and you're happier, you're doing better. So they kind of want you to come back around because they feel like when you're around them, you're at your lowest. You don't feel as confident, you're not as free, You know, if you say something, they will immediately dismiss it, or they'll immediately shut you down and kind of keep you stuck, keep you feeling insecure. This is like honestly just a hater, to be honest. The more you blossom, the more it makes them feel like they're going to get exposed. Even if you're not talking to them, even if you're not talking about them, it's like your truth and your honesty is going to expose anybody who is being a liar, anyone who is not being honest, anyone who is not being themselves. So your energy is very beautiful, very impactful, and you are aware of this. And that's why you're going to continue to move forward, and you're not going to allow this energy to reel you back in just to keep you stuck. You're not going back to whoever you used to be. And they're just going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to deal with the fact that you are going to make noise. You're going to be somebody. And they need to focus on getting themselves together instead of worrying about you, because this person is like really invested in you. So yeah, that's your reading, pile 3. If it resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my community tab. And until then, I'll talk to you soon.